because they are fast. My favorite kind of car is bright and colorful. My favorite car is Audi R8 because it is state of art machine. I like cars so much. My favorite movie is Cars 3. Thank you. My name is Sanjvi Singh and I am going to tell you about my love for cricket. Cricket is my favorite sport because I love batting and bowling. I started playing cricket when I am 6 years old. One day my friend told me about cricket and taught me how to play. Since that day I have started playing cricket. Virat Kohli is my favorite cricketer and I want to play cricket with him someday. Thank you. My name is Arush and I am going to tell you about Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa was born in 1910 in Macedonia. She started the Missionaries of Charity in 1950. She started teaching in the school St. Mary's High School. She became the principal of the school in 1944. She won the Nobel Prize in 1950. I like her because she used to help people. I want to become like her and help people. Thank you.
Good evening everybody. My name is Adya Tiwari. I am here to talk about beautiful flowers. I like flowers because their smell is amazing. I also like them because flowers attract butterflies and which are bright, colorful and full of life. The thing that relaxes me and freshes my mind is when I see or smell a flower. I love drawing and painting, so I mostly draw the flower pictures. I want to also tell you that my one of the best flower is sunflower because it faces towards the sun. Now I am going to show you the presentation on flowers. Lotus is famous in Andhra Pradesh. Ashoka is in Odisha. Alfalfa is in Delhi. African marigold is in Gujarat. Orchid tree is in Bihar. Palash is in Uttar Pradesh. Ranavara is in Telangana. Red jasmine is in Goa. Thank you.
I am going to talk about Indian team captain Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli is my idol because he manages the team to get to the victory and breaks the record of other cricketers. I saw him playing against Mumbai Indians in IPL 2015 season and his innings of 132 runs of just 73 balls made me his biggest fan. Virat Kohli is the only Indian captain who has hit in the most centuries being a captain. He bats at number 3 after the openers get out and he gives the team a good start. Someday I also want to be like him. Virat Kohli is the 4th highest run scorer in Vivo IPL 2018. Now I am going to show you a presentation about him. This is the biography of Virat Kohli. He started his career when he was very young. He was born in 1988 on 5th November. His nickname is Chiku and he was born in Delhi. Virat is a right-handed batsman. He is the captain of Indian cricket team currently. He is on the top of the ICC cricket rankings in T20 and ODI. He is on the 2nd place in the Test cricket. Kohli is regarded as one of the best batsmen in the world. He plays for the Royal Challengers Bangalore in the IPL and has been the team's captain since 2013. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Aveen Saroop and I am going to tell about the dream which was reality or not. When I was small, I used to see people play cricket and I used to notice their posture while holding the ball and how they used to bat. Then I started to play cricket. I played cricket with whoever I used to get a chance with.
I didn't know I played good or bad, but I knew I could achieve anything. So I started playing league matches, and I faced the challenges bravely, which came on my way. It wasn't that I hadn't faced difficulties. I faced many difficulties. I got hit by the cricket ball on almost everywhere, my face, my legs, my arms, etc. But I performed very well by making many runs and taking wickets in the league matches. So I finally got selected in under 19 cricket. And in under 19 cricket also I played good. So I made my debut for the Indian cricket team. When I was facing a fast bowler in the Indian cricket team, I got hit. I got the ball hit on my face, and I fell down. Then soon after, I heard my mother's voice, which was, "Wake up! It's time for school." I said, "Oh no, it was a dream." But my love for cricket stays the same. Thank you. I am here to say a story of a selfish crocodile deep in the forest. He was a selfish crocodile. He wanted any kitten to drink and bathe in the river. "Silence, this is my river. If you come in my river, I you are no help, no fishing in the river. If anyone was thirsty, he go miles to drink and bathe in the river." Every day the crocodile in the labor and lounging in the sun. One day I was like, he was crocodile was shouting in television. One day and pull and pull and pull and pull and pull. This enormous foot and the kids in the sun. And last the crocodile and mouse became husband. One day the crocodile called all the animals to drink and bathe in the river. This is one adventure. Thank you.
Very good. And I feel relaxed while dancing. Today, Western dance is popular all around the world, but I also like traditional dance form. Dance is the best form of exercise. My favorite dancer is Sudha Chandran. She is a Bharatanatyam dancer. But unfortunately, in 1981, she lost her one leg, but she continued dancing, and today she is the popular star of small screen. I find her story very inspirational. And now I am going to show you a presentation on dance forms of India. Kathak dance. The term Kathak is derived from the Sanskrit word Katha, which means story. Manipuri dance. Manipuri dance is also known as Chagoi. Bharatanatyam dance. In Bharatanatyam, Bha stands for Bhav, Ra stands for Rag, and Ta stands for Tal. Natyam means dance in Tamil. Odissi dance. This dance is originated in the temples of Odisha. Dandiya dance. It is the traditional folk dance of Gujarat and Rajasthan. Garba dance. The word Garba is originated from the word Garba, which means womb and signifies life. Jammu and Kashmir dance. One of the most popular dance form is Dumhan. Kathakali dance. It is one of the major Indian traditional dance form. Thank you.
Good afternoon, the parents who are present here. Today we have a very special performance, a performance by a very dedicated and sincere student who has been coming to Nut Space for a while now, and his name is Shikhar. And Shikhar has been a part of the public speaking group, and he's trained with us for the last 12 classes. And he today is going to be talking on M.F. Hussain. He's put up a speech, and the best part is that the speech has been written by him, and he's also put together a presentation on M.F. Hussain. Shikhar has been very sincere, he's been very dedicated, and he's shown all signs of being a good learner who's curious and dedicated and very hardworking. And as you all know, it's 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. So Shikhar proves that right. He leaves no stones unturned when it comes to hard work. And that is something that we like to tell his parents as well, that he's a wonderful child, and he's going to do great things in life. We're very sure of that. So Shikhar is here with us, and he's going to be speaking on M.F. Hussain. So Shikhar, please come. And everybody please, if you have any phones or anything, keep your phones on silent, and please
Today I am going to tell you about my favorite artist, NF Hussain. NF Hussain is a great Indian painter and I like him because he paints very well. And I also love to paint. I find his work very interesting. NF Hussain also got some fabulous awards such as the Padma Bhushan, the Padma Vibhushan and the Padma Shri. He paints bright and colorful drawings. NF Hussain is a great Indian painter and I have no words to praise him. And I also love to paint and draw. I know how difficult it is to create such realistic painting. Now I am going to show you a PowerPoint presentation on NF Hussain. These are the 90 horses made by NF Hussain. This painting is this is a painting of Lord Ganesha, the Lord of Good Luck. This painting is of Mother Teresa. This painting is the goddess of music, the goddess Saraswati. Thank you.
And this here says that you are a sincere learner, and I'll just tell you why. Congratulations, Bhavya. Thank you. And Bhavya, you really have evolved throughout the workshop, and that's because initially when we started with her, the basic problem that we had was that Bhavya would just go on stage and she would not emote, or she would not really use her body language in a way that would actually convey something that she's trying to say. But throughout the workshop, she actually picked up so many things, and today when she was talking about dance forms, I could see the way her voice modulation changed when she was talking about Sudha Chandran and all of that. That was a great effort. Good job.
To tell you about the title that the children have got, this is a quality that they have shown across the 12th classes. It's a 21st century skill that they have shown throughout the theme, and according to that we've given them a title. So that's that's the title she had earned.
Next is Adi Jhunjhunwala. And Adi, you are a dedicated learner. For your dedication and for the way you were persistent in getting your presentation to us today. Well done.
Very good.
Next is Kush Chaturvedi. And Kush, you are an innovative learner. For all the props that you came up with, for all the stories that you came up with, you are an innovative learner. Congratulations.
Good job.
And next is Anshveer Singh. Ansh, you are a curious learner because you always keep asking so many questions and you just don't give up until and unless everything that he wants to know is clear to him. Good job, Ansh.
Ansh again is one of those students who doesn't give up. So I think that's a very, very apt title that Sonakshi's worked out for him. Also, he also is somewhere, I would say, a perfectionist. He likes whatever his thoughts that he's put out there. First, he wants to make sure that they're right, and then he wants to make sure doubly and 3 times that everything that has been put down is right or not. So a perfectionist also. So well done there.
Next is Adya Tiwari. And Adya, you are a creative learner because you're so creative. You're always coming up with these new ideas and you're always suggesting things. Ma'am, should I do a presentation or should I make a painting of all the flowers? What should I do? Always coming up with creative ideas. Congratulations. Next is Avyend Swaroop. You are an innovative and creative learner. for the story that you came up with. It was your dream, and you told me that it was actually a dream that you had and you wanted to pen it down. That was very creative of you. Congratulations. Next is Yashika. And Yashika, you are again a creative learner because you merged two things that you do very well, which was public speaking and your dance, and it actually came out very well. Congratulations. And now we have Krishendra Swaroop. Krishendra, you are an enthusiastic learner because you're always so enthusiastic about everything that we have done in the workshop, and you're always coming up with ideas and bubbling with so many ideas all the time. That's something very great about you. Congratulations. And now we have Arush. And Arush, you are again a curious learner because when you came up with the topic, I thought I'll have to help you with all the facts and everything, but you came up with everything. She won the Nobel Peace Prize, in what year, what did she start, what happened, everything you managed on your own, which is brilliant. Congratulations.
And also, you know that the line that he added in the end, that I like her because I want to be like Mother Teresa. I think that really meant a lot. So, and it came from his heart. So that's great. Well done, everybody.